time there was a young pirate, and he had been a pirate for 20 years, and he still wanted to be one. He was at a big pirate party, and at the pirate party they were setting off parachutes from the hill and jumping, and they would parachute over the sea and land on a small island. He tried this, but accidentally he got one of the strings of the parachute tangled up, and he started going in the wrong direction. He started flying up into the clouds, and he found himself all alone. But he thought he would soon come to an island, so that comforted him. And all the birds came, perched on his parachute and looked at him. And he kept flying. But then soon a gust of wind started blowing him down. He looked down when he could see what was below him. He hoped it was land, but it wasn't. It was all black oceans, and there was only one small rock in it. It looked like he was falling right on top of it. Then suddenly an enormous crasher, an enormous wave, bigger than any house, bigger than any tower, reaching all the way to the clouds, jumped over the rock and hit the top of his parachute. The parachute at once fell into the water. He got thrown up into the air for a few seconds. He thought while he was in the air, and he knew what to do. He held his breath, and he got plummeted into the deepest part of the ocean. He swam and swam until he found his parachute all wet. He brought it to the tiny rock, tried to get it to work, but it did not. All its strings were bent. The basket had got too heavy, full of water. It was too heavy for him to lift off by himself. He had to jump off something high. Suddenly a big wave put it up for him, and he was hanging onto it. He was in the air. He didn't want to fall, so he jumped into the basket and let it take him. It took him through months, years. Soon he found himself on a tiny island. The wind blew him down on that island, but it blew him down so violently he fell out of the parachute, and the parachute was broken to bits. This was the home of the naughty monkeys. The naughty monkeys were the pirate monkeys. The pirate monkeys were the naughty monkeys, and the naughty monkeys were the pirate monkeys. And the pirate monkeys and naughty monkeys, there were two tribes, and they had come together to make them more piratey and more naughty. And they were very cheeky, and they all had a parachute. When they saw such a fine parachute being broken, they decided to steal it. It was all made of gold, and there was bags of gold in it. Although the monkeys didn't know it was gold, they thought it was weird gold things, and they gave it to the good wizard who lived on that mountain in exchange for nothing. They thought he would just laugh about it and throw them in the ocean. Soon the young pirate got up and decided to walk up the mountain and see if anyone lived there. he saw the monkeys and they pulled his hair and they lifted him up onto a tree and threw him down. He was very tired, so he kept walking up and he saw a small cottage. In it lived the good wizard. The good wizard said he would help him, so the good wizard made a boat appear. It was a magnificent boat, and he took the young pirate to it and said, "Sail in that direction and you shall find your destination." So, with lots of luck, in exchange for the gold coins, the wizard pushed out the boat and sent it with his magic in the right direction. Then the wizard made a special parachute and tied it to the boat to make the boat go a little bit faster. Then the boat sailed on, and soon the pirate came to a small island. The boat automatically somehow stopped by itself in front of the island port. A small pirate, who seemed to be just as big as the young pirate, jumped out and said, "Oh, there you are." And he said, "Who are you?" And the small pirate said, "Well, nobody knows, but I've been looking for you." So the young pirate became the pirate king for a few days, and then he discovered that there was a young pirate princess, and so he became a pirate prince and lived happily ever after. Ibni, and I'll just show you the behind the scenes. So this is the boat, and I have some smaller boats that I use as well if I want to make it look more far away. And I use this parachute. This is the parachute, and this is the pirate. And he has these legs so he can stand up. And I also use these waves, stuff like that, this kind of stuff. And then also I have a cliff, this cliff. And then the mountain that the cheeky monkeys live on is I use my head, and it actually works quite well. So I will show it to you soon. Doing shadow plays, and we are in our off-grid studio, where when it's light I record and stuff, and when it's dark I do shadow plays. I'm just making a shadow play about a pirate and a boat, but it's not quite ready yet. I will get it ready soon. I just need to make the pirate.